What I want to talk to you today about is some neck pain. The majority of the population has some time in their life a pain in their neck, whether it's from an injury, lifestyle, posture, or whatever it may be. So I want to go over several different exercises, some stretches, and some things that will help you overcome your neck pain and also help prevent some of this neck pain from occurring if it is from lifestyle or posture. If you find this beneficial, click that button below to share it with your friends and family, because I want this to be a free resource to help as many people as we can. Our goal is to help thousands if possible. So please share it and help your friends and family. Okay, so oftentimes, you get in a car accident, you're gonna have whiplash, your neck's gonna hurt. That actually will revert or will change the curvature of your spine when you have whiplash, because it's caused some muscle strain. Other causes of neck pain could just be falls. Okay, it could be you injured your shoulder and you've got a muscle that goes from your shoulder, attaches up to your neck. So that's pulling on your neck. What I find most often, just people woke up with neck pain. Okay, they slept wrong. I don't know how you sleep wrong. If you slept, you slept. But it was wrong because you woke up with neck pain. So it could be your pillow. We'll talk about sleeping postures in another video. We'll talk about what kind of pillow you're using. So stay tuned for that. As well, most often it's posture. American posture is terrible, especially if you work at a desk or you're a student or you're a gamer. Any of those, posture is bad. So let's go over some posture problems. It's basically a forward head posture. So let me turn this way. If your head is like this from reading a book, typing, gaming, sitting, all right, you get that forward head posture. What combines with that is rounded shoulders, okay? So now we're starting to revert back to the old caveman days, and we need to adjust that. We need to fix that so you improve your posture. We've talked about in other videos how your posture can affect your shoulders and cause rotator cuff problems, so this goes hand in hand with helping fix shoulder problems as well. So one of the biggest things I like to teach my patients is chin tucks. This is not a popular one with most people because nobody likes to have a double chin, but that's what you have to get if you want to improve your posture. You don't have to keep the double chin. This is just an exercise, so you can do it in the privacy of your own home. So anyways, you do a chin tuck, which is not this, okay? I can do a double chin there, but that's not that. You're not looking down. You always want to keep your eyes straight ahead. So you're straight back, okay? Straight back with your head. Eyes are straight ahead. And you're tucking that chin straight back. If I took my hand and helped it, it would look like that. What that's doing is it's helping to renew the natural curvature in your neck. And that's what this gets it away from. So we're trying to bring it back. Also, you can do that in standing, you can do it in sitting, you can do it lying down. I always like to have something behind your head so you have some kind of feedback that you're going back into and touching so you can see how it feels. So you can do it against a wall. This wall's a little too far back for me, but you can do it, and I'll show you later how you do it on your headrest in your car. But if you're laying down flat on your bed, take the pillow away and do it flat on the bed. And that works really well. The other stretches for these neck muscles here, oftentimes we're very tense and stressed out in whatever lifestyle we're living, so we want to keep those muscles stress-free and relaxed. I see a lot of people that are walking around with their shoulders in their ears and they don't even realize it. That's because this upper trap muscle is pulling them up. So to stretch these out, you can take one hand, put it behind your back to help lower that shoulder. The other hand comes around like this. And I'm just using the weight of my hand. I'm not cranking on my neck. Just the weight of my hand kind of helps it. Now you want to keep your nose forward. I see a lot of people when I have them do this, they do this. Okay, we'll get to that exercise. But this one, you keep your nose forward so you're directly side bending this muscle right here. Okay, you probably see it stretching a bit there. Alright, and then you come up. And then the addition to that one is the other muscle, to your levator scapula, that attaches to your skull and goes down to the angle of your shoulder blade there. To do that, you can also keep your hand back, and then instead of going directly to sideways, you turn your head and bring your nose towards your armpit. Just like that. So instead of stretching to the side, it kind of gets right back, a little more in the back side of the neck. Right in there. Now if you really want to stretch that levator scapular muscle correctly, the ultimate way, you want to get in the same position with your head, but you take your hand, if your shoulder will allow it, and bring it right back like that. That drops the shoulder blade down where that levator muscle is attached to and stretches it at both ends from the skull to the angle of the scapula. Just like that. Usually I have people hold that stretch. Ultimately a best stretch is 30 seconds, but the neck is kind of small muscles, a tender area, so I say 10 to 20 seconds. It just depends on how well your muscles are responding to the stretch. You can also do that in sitting. Let me show you. If you're in your desk chair or whatever at work or school, feel a little tension here, you can grab the side of your chair. Instead of putting your hand behind your back, grab the side of your chair. That helps depress your shoulder, and then you can do that stretch as well. Okay, it works really well that way. In addition to that, to help get these muscles to relax, there's a deep breathing exercise you can work on. Oftentimes, like I said, your shoulders are up in your ears and you don't even realize it because these are tense and tight. If we tighten those tight muscles up even further, we can fatigue them. So you can take a deep breath in. As you do that, you squeeze those shoulders up and hold that breath and squeeze as tight as you can, and then you exhale and drop your shoulders. And oftentimes that just lowers your blood pressure, lowers your heart rate, just improves your feeling of well-being, and helps those shoulders get back down. Those are some stretches. Those are some movements for your posture. I'm going to show you another exercise with some Therabands that you can do to help improve your posture of your neck and upper back. Okay, so for the Theraband exercise, what I would typically do is take a Theraband, and in the middle of that one, that length probably about 3 feet long, you tie a knot in it and then close it into the top of your door so it's nice and secure and it won't pull through and snap you in the nose. And then you take the ends of them and you pull back and then take your hands up. Back like that. Okay, again, pull your elbows back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, turning your thumbs, and take it back that way. Okay, just like that. What that's doing is it's trying to combat this forward shoulder posture and working on all these retractor muscles of your shoulders to help get your shoulders back for a better posture. Combine that with the chin tucks and the stretches that I showed you, in addition to this one last stretch, and your posture should improve significantly, and a lot of your neck pain should be eliminated. Like I mentioned, oftentimes we have this rounded shoulder posture. What's happening there is you have a muscle up here called your pectoralis minor, and it's attached to the front of your shoulder blade and comes down to your first 3 ribs, and that is pulling you this way. So to help stretch that out, to allow you to come back this way, and to allow that Theraband exercise to help retract your shoulders, you need to have the available motion. So to stretch the pec minor, you can get inside the door, hold your hands like this on the door frame, and then just walk forward until your shoulders start getting pulled back. You can't really go any further. And then to isolate that muscle a little bit further, you bring your chest towards the ceiling and roll your shoulders back. You should feel that stretch right through here.